just walking around and I see this house. It looks so fucking dirty. It looks like you can probably hear me for glass, to be honest. That's not a single pane, like whatever it is, ancient sort of glass. But you can hear, or it lives right next to a road. But all the paint, we got some little ornaments, dirty, grimy wall. I reckon this house is probably built way before the 1900s. It doesn't look like it's been cleaned ever. It's such a nice house as well. Got a nice drive. I mean, look, if you compare it to the house next door, there's that lovely and clean brickwork. Fair enough. Oh, this is like a paint job, isn't it? You can see on the side. Paintwork coming through. I don't know what their front door's like. It's just there. But it's massive as well. Look how far it goes back. It's got 3 windows on the side. I reckon the middle one, that's probably a stairway. But it's a waste, such a shame. It's not been cleaned at all. It's got all the moss down here. Thick moss. The windows are just, they can't be doing anything, to be honest, apart from stopping stuff just crawling in. You'd think people with this house is in a nice area as well. It's like a estimate, this house, even in this condition, not that I'm a stage or anything, but I like looking into houses and stuff. This house in this condition, 200 grand, I reckon. Imagine if you've seen him looking at me up there in one of those windows. I don't know if anyone's in. I mean, even that lampshade in the window, I don't know if you can see, it's just retro. Everything's. So when you see these sort of houses, they're like abandoned, no one lives in them, and they're just left. And then a squatter finds out and they break in. But when they're in this sort of condition, that's when the squatters try to move in, because they do look like they've been abandoned. But I wonder how much the house next door is. I mean, I could look at the road. I could, when I get home, I could Google the road. So what number's this? Next door is. Oh, it goes actually up in number 49. Normally I go in odd numbers, don't I? But this is going in order. So it looks like the only thing they've done to this house since forever is the ornaments in the window at the top. Someone's coming out. Ciao. There he is. Okay, so I says I was going to look at the house prices along this road because of that house that looks terrible. And it's quite shocking because I did find, you can see the house from here, it's the one that stands out there, but number 47 was bought in 2016, so just under 2 years ago. Number 47, this is number 52, is it next door? 47, it can't be next door. Well, anyway, here's the house I was looking at, I was showing you. All knackered, could do a paint job amongst other things, but I think I mentioned that these houses need, the windows need updating. Fucking hell, that hill. But none of these houses along this row have got double glazing, and usually that's to do with the council. They won't let you put double glazing in because it ruins the image. But anyway, there's that house, and number 47, which is there, and here's our shithole. That house was bought in 2016 for £568,000 and it's like one door away. That house is over £500,000. It's got 4 bedrooms. It's pretty much, if anything, it's got less windows than our shithole that's here. But yeah, this house here, 568,000, bought in 2016. And then number 37, which is, where is it? 37. Oh, that's going to be one of them blue ones up there. That's the most recent one, which was bought last year, and it's a 3-bed. 37. So 2017, it was bought last year. It's a 3-bed. And it was bought for 430,000. Number 37, where is it? Oh, it's going to be around the corner. What is it going to look like? But yeah, as you see, none of these houses have got double glazing. When you pay over $500,000 for one of these houses, you kind of expect some nice windows that keep the heating in, but you could say the heating bill doesn't come into it when you spend $500,000 on a house. You don't worry about the gas. But here we are. Where's number 37? Fuck it, where's it going? Oh my god, it looks horrible. Here's number 37. That's a nice, not too bad. This looks like flats. It's been converted into flats, number 38. And it hasn't even got a fucking garden. It's, wow. This must be, what is it? It looks horrible. Where's number 37? 36. 35. Ah, it's one. There's a cat in the window. It's one side. It's divided. How does that work? Is it maybe you've got the top 2 floors? Well, it has got 3 floors, and them windows at the very top look tiny though. Half of this building costs $430,000. If you work it out, that almost works out more than the house down there. You've actually got a whole house to yourself. And there you see Mr. Cat in the window. He's a happy cat. Give me there's his little eyes. There he is. You see the white of him. But yeah. So $430,000 for this one. And let's quickly go back down. Those are the 2 most recent houses prices I could find anyway. It's just even from here, that white house on the end, it's all algae on the front. Needs a new paint job. Needs, oh, imagine what needs. I bet it stinks inside. But all these lovely ones, nice cut gardens. Nothing wrong with the windows. Not a single bit of rot in sight. If anything, this is the worst you're going to find on here. It's just I don't know how you word it. Just what people do when they've got something like that. The waste. You know, obviously there might be some crazy circumstances where, well, even if the guy's old and he's just living there, he's living out his last days. If anything, if that was a situation, I was living in this house, I'm old as fuck. And I mean, look at the state of the house. I don't know if you... It's just... Everything's just falling to pieces. I mean, that window there. Look at the state of it. Look, it says if that was my situation, I'm living here all alone, old guy, living there since the house was built. Well, only owner anyway, like that, in that situation. I'd sell the house and just live out a fucking luxury lifestyle in a flat. It works out that 1 bedroom along this road is basically like a 1-bedroom house would be so and so. But each bedroom that you add to the house adds £130,000. And this house, in a way, I don't know if it's bigger than the rest, but it goes back so far. I don't know how to put it into perspective. If you used to park cars front to back, you get three or four cars, tail to nose, parked along there. But yeah, it's just a shame. So that's just something caught my eye. It's a waste, just pure waste. It's a massive house. I wonder how many bedrooms it's got. It almost looks like it's got more than 4 bedrooms. 3 windows at the back, 2 at the front. So thanks for watching. Let me know what you think about this sort of situation where there's just one house ruining the whole road. The next house down is worth over $500,000, and then you've got this one that's just rotting and decaying. Windows are falling apart. Imagine, I wonder if the guy's seen me. I've been stood out here for ages now. Those nets are filthy up there. They're all brown and manky looking like they're falling apart. So it's just upsetting. Thanks for watching. give me a like, give me a comment, and see you soon.